Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Tonight it's Game 3 of this four. Now at the plate, here is Tyler Stevenson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Grounder down the line at third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more.
Digging in will be Nick Prado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but...
So the next to bat will be Joey Gallo. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Popped straight up. Smith over to his right, and that's the third out. So now into the box is Tristan Rendon. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw into third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now?
And now Tristan Rendon. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
So now it's Bryan Reynolds. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On the ground to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Almora Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now they put the tag on him at third, and then now into the box Tristan Rendon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Popped up. Stevenson has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
14 men on base.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your next. It'll be Tristan Rendon. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Roll. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team.
Now to the plate, here is Tristan Rendon. He flew out in his last AB. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tristan Rendon. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground is short, right to him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to dig in, Tristan Rendon. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Bounce to first, reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The very
He is finding success as both a position player and pitcher, and you got to think.
Friday night baseball now from the big. And now here is Malik Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. First pitch on its way. Trout comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. Trout is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Lewis. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Torres.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Torres is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Stepping up is Tom Murphy. First pitch is a forkball for a called strike.
Hey, a terrific fork ball thrown right there. And a lot of times fans have a hard time distinguishing the difference between a fork ball and the split finger. The fork ball is really jammed in between the 2 index fingers, and it has more of a tumbling action where the split finger has more of a four-seam look, and you'll see guys that throw the fastball split finger. That ball doesn't break as much, but it's a sharper, shorter break.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a hard liner, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So stepping in is Dylan Moore, and D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
1 away here to begin the 3rd.
Castilla.
Next up, Vernon Castilla. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in once again is Malik Smith. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Striding in is Jared Trout. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to 3rd. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Adames. Flew out last time up. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. And stepping in, Kyle Lewis struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. Leading off the inning, it'll be Miguel Torres, and they could use a spark from him here. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, that thing's moving pretty good. 2 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Now it'll be Dylan Moore. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
The 1-2. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
So now to the plate. Vernon Castilla. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Reined in on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now to bat, Trout. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A ball and no strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters count.
Oh, look at this. How about that? Two gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And up next will be Willie Adames. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. To the plate now, Kyle Lewis. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Stepping in now, Miguel Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch to him. And comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around. Jose Cisneros is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Los Angeles posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Saturday night baseball now from Southern California. And now for the Angels. Tristan Rendon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this to the plate now is the designated hitter, Tristan Rendon. And that one yanked just foul. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tristan Rendon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the first pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Tristan Rendon. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
He's got it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels. Goes for nothing. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Ken Giles claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jarrett Gutu closes the door for the save, his second.
They left 11 men on base.
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California. Next to stand in is Miguel Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Tristan Rendon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swing and a liner. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. So now here is Tristan Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Tristan Rendon.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of.
So next to bat will be Tristan Rendon, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 5-3 the final score in the 4th. And
Now you know what I mean? when you guys jump to conclusions after 10 decent ball games?
Getting set for evening baseball from ready now for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's a pop-up now. Rendon is there, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. So now to the plate, Rendon. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate now is Rendon, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in. Ready now is Rendon. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit towards center. Carroll is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch in. Now at the plate is Rendon.
Third baseman,
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Carroll able to track it down for the third out. So stepping in is C.J. Abrams. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I gotta believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag, right?
He's not gonna get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the stop by Bell. Got him!
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
Now from the home of the Angels. So here is Rendon. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Soft grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolled him right through him here. 2 away now. Into the box, Rendon. He bounced out last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Almora Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Rendon. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next to hit, Rendon grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it, and that's the second out.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep.
To the
Two-way players are not as rare at the amateur levels, even sometimes.
Almost ready for game time. And stepping in, Joaquin Gallo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Robert Poisson stands in as he looks at a called strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
A little low, it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Next to bat for Toronto, George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a... Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Jonathan Scope is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1, and it's 0-2 to Scope.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Forkball didn't miss by a whole lot. 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted down the line in left. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chavis is calling for it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 3rd now. And next to hit is the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches. Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
The right fielder,
Rendon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Kirk on at first, nobody out. In the air out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. And this throw gets away from him. Here's Matt Carpenter. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Matt Carpenter comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he fouls this one off. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Carpenter becomes out number 2 this inning.
Designated hitter.
Joaquin Diaz stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. So no run. Now at the plate, Robert Poisson. He bounced out last time up. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's one gone. So bases are empty with one out now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So it was a swinging strike 3. George Springer becomes out number 2 this inning. Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Number 44.
Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Alejandro Kirk will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Lays off. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but
well, the play's been made, and with it. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up Matt Carpenter.
Third baseman.
And he gets ahead
Matt
0-1.
Carpenter.
One out, nobody on. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Carpenter, a native Texan. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Carpenter goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Joaquin Diaz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Robert Poisson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Here it comes on 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. 2-2 the count. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's George Springer. Yes, he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now here comes Ron Washington out of it.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys at the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game.
Rendon.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Rendon. He'll lead it off here to begin the 2nd. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Rendon.
Ready now for L.A. Rendon. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Up next, Jesse Winker blasted a solo homer last time up. To first, he's got it. 1 there. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play. In now is Anthony Rendon, runner in scoring position with two gone. The 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Next to hit is Tristan Random, singled in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Bichette's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So next to hit is Tristan Random. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Right side, but it's well foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
8-2 tonight's final. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joey Wentz earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Mike Clevenger struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are inside and under the...
Rendon.
And now in the box, Rendon. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current... Digging in next, Rendon grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next up is Rendon. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Rendon. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Springer is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
And 13 runners left on base.
We are north of the border in... Next, here is Rendon. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch on its way. That's popped up. Carpenter trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Piscotty is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 2. And they'll slap the tag on him heading back to first, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, here is Rendon. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Next, it'll be Rendon. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in will be Joaquin Diaz, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets it.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now Rendon starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances. Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here.
JP, you and I both know it takes a mentally tough player to succeed normally under normal.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the Justice Sheffield, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the... So now into the box is Tristan Rendon, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Rendon.
Stepping in next, Tristan Rendon grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Swing and a liner. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So the next to bat will be Tristan Rendon. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
France has got it, and the side is retired. Now into the box, Tristan Rendon coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Long is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful.
Coming to you from Seattle, Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team. First 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. The 2-2 one more time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
A payoff pitch one more time. Hit down the third baseline. Rendon is there, and there's one away. Digging in now for the Mariners, Trout. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Bases empty, 2 away, and up next will be Willie Adames. In there, strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Kyle Lewis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And another foul ball. Adames stands at second with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. 2-2. Here it is, and he fouls this one off. The set and the 2-2, and he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he. Now to the plate, here is Miguel Torres, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Next for Seattle, Tom Murphy, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Struck him out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
That evens it up, 1-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping up is Dylan Moore. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 0-1 the count. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Piscotty. He makes the catch. A great effort. To get there and record the first out of the inning. First pitch on the way. Vernon Castilla is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So here's Malik Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Palm ball there, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Still 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Trout. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Low. Think that was the palm ball there. 2-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Now the 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Willie Adames is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we'll give you a look there at the Mariners leaderboard to this point in the season, and he currently finds himself right at the top of the list in that department. 1 there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next to dig in, Miguel Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Winker finds some space out there for the catch. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tom Murphy. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. Next, it'll be Ty France. Struck out in his first at-bat. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there, 2 gone. And now here is Dylan Moore. He flew out in his last AB. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Striding in is Vernon Castilla. He bounced out last time up.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
One out, nobody on. 3 balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Hit in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Next up, Trout. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. In there for strike 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Behind 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Jose Cisnero will come on in relief now.
When you shut a team out 4-0, it kind of feels like you won like 8 or 10-0, but this one was really never out of reach. Really good pitching and great defense to help them get the win.
5 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from sun. Next will be the designated hitter, Rendon, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The batter will be C.J. Abrams.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Lewis is there, 2 down. Now a long throw to third. Stepping in once again is Albert Almora. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. pulled high in the air out to left field. Castilla gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Now it'll be Tristan Rendon. He's singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. There's one just late. He's safe. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, C.J. Abrams. And their runners at the corners now. Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in. Now to bat, Tristan Rendon.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tristan.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for two. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tristan Rendon. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Smith is there. Two gone.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
On base.
Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop T-Mobile Park. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this four-game set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next. In now for the Angels, Tristan Rendon. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Lined hard to center field. Castilla is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to stand in is Tristan Rendon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is returned. So now here is Tristan Rendon. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and there were 2 down. In now the Mariners DH, Trout flew out last time up. This one's down to third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it.
Now to the plate, Tristan Rendon grounded out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Fraley is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of...
This is early in his career, and he's...